Hi. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day. On this video, I'm going to talk about 10 apps that I think are must-have apps for dealing with bipolar disorder. Some of these I have on my iPhone, some are on Android, and some are on both. I'm more familiar with the ones on the iPhone, but I'll talk a little bit about those as well that are on the Android. Now there's one, it's a pretty cool one, it's called iMood Journal. It allows you to record your mood from being insanely great to it couldn't be worse. I know I felt both of these many times in my life. It can chart your mood on an hourly and daily basis, which is really cool. You get moods and experiences. You can even take pictures of yourself in your mood. It's best when you check it several times a day. And I know that one's available on iPhone. Yeah, and the second one is My Wonderful Days. It's a daily journal. This is cool. It's got a simple black and white interface. You can choose from a variety of faces to illustrate your mood and the type of day that you've had. You can write a short note about your mood, about your day with stickers and pictures. And you can print it if you wanted to put it in a physical journal or maybe bring that to your doctor or therapist. The third one is called Day One Journal. That was ranked as the Mac App of the Year in 2012. It's a mental illness map that you can journal your thoughts with. You can sync this to iCloud or Dropbox. You can add photos, maps, record time and weather, and you can have a timeline that allows you to scroll across your entries. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's one of the mentions. This one I mentioned before was free. This one's $4.99 on iPhone. The next one is called Bipolar Connect. This one's a great idea. It allows you to connect with others in the bipolar community. I know you can do that on a Facebook group, but the challenge with Facebook groups for a lot of us, and I know for you, is that you really can't hide your identity. You can't be anonymous on Facebook. With this app, you can have whatever identity you want to have. So you can be a lot more anonymous if you wanted to be. For a lot of us, this privacy is very important to us. This has discussion groups, messaging, and activity feeds. You can share your story and get support from others. Pretty soon, my company, Bipolar Solutions, we're going to have this kind of connection chat room in our site, in our membership site, sometime pretty soon, probably in January of 2017. Now, this app I just talked about, I know is available on the iPhone. Sleep Cycle is another cool app. This is a great app. I use this one every night to wake myself up. You know, depression can be caused by sleep patterns and not getting enough sleep. This one analyzes your sleep. If you put your iPhone or Android down on your mattress next to you, I don't know how it does this, but it can tell when you're moving. And it lets you know when you're in deep sleep, you know, that cool sleep where you get all the cool dreams, or in light sleep. It daily records this for you. And the cool part is, if you normally set your alarm at, say, 7 a.m., you can set it to wake you between 6:45 and 7, and it will figure out where in your sleep cycle you are. And if you're lightly sleeping during that time, and you can adjust that time period to whatever you want, half an hour or whatever, it'll find out when you're in the lightest sleep in that time frame, and then the alarm will go off. So sometimes it may go off at 10 to 7 because it just noticed that change in your sleep cycle, and it's the best time to wake you up. It's really cool. I love this little harp tone it has to it. I use it again to wake up every morning. It's both on the Android and iPhone. Then there's the Prescience CBT Self-Help Guide. It's on the Android only. I don't see it on the iPhone. It'll teach you how to control your stress levels that lead to depression. It has graphic illustrations. You can talk about your cognitive behavior therapy. That's what the CBT stands for. You can receive feedback and training for emotional self-care. It'll help you track your moods and your motivation. It's a cool app, and you should check it out. I think it was on the iPhone right at one time, but it's not now. Then there's Brain HQ. You may be familiar with this one, but it helps you, do things with your brain to test your brain, to help you with your memory and your attention span. And with these psychotropic drugs that we take, I know what you're talking about. that our cognitive ability slows down and it wreaks havoc with our memory. This one helps us keep our memory in shape and thinking sharp. I believe that one's available on all devices. Okay, another one is called Flow Mood and Emotional Diary. It helps you track mood patterns. As you know, we all go in cycles, and as you track this over a long period of time, you might see that you're going to have a cycle that normally comes up over a period of time. For me, oddly enough, I get into a depression cycle in the summertime. I know that stinks, man, of all times. You would think in the wintertime because of seasonal affective disorder, sure, but I actually have it in the summer. I can almost plan on being a little bit depressed in the summer, and we adjust my meds accordingly. So this tracker will help you track your moods, and when you see your doctor, you might be having a mood change that typically happens at that period of time in the year. Another app is called Optimism. It gives more detailed information about your sleep quality and overall well-being. It also tracks how well you're sleeping, like the other app I talked about does. And the last one is Mindfulness Diary. If you're practicing mindfulness, and hopefully you are, and I think you want to be because it makes you feel so much better, and I'll have another video on it as well, it helps you remember when to take some time out to be mindful. I get a little notification that pops on my phone, and it says, time for a break, which I'm happy to take. And if I'm in a depression cycle or an anxiety cycle, it helps me focus on the now. With mindfulness, it's about clearing your head and focusing on breathing, and something that is very now oriented for us. For me, and I know for you, you have all these noises going around in your head all the time. And this helps me to center, take a break so that my mind can shut up for a minute or two and just give me the rest that I need. Hey, if you have a favorite app, please write to me if I haven't talked about it, or just tell me what your favorite app is. I'd love to hear about the apps that you use. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. Please take the very best care of yourself because you deserve it. Bye for now.